Hi everyone, Shuzafat Bless here from TRADEWITHBOLU'S online services. Alright, I'm here with you today for the weekly analysis that I usually have, alright, during the week to have an expectancy over the coming week, over the market, know what trades you should take. And we just analyze a few pairs and tell you what kind of entries we're expecting in some specific pairs that we analyze today. Alright, so today we'll be dealing with three pairs. We'll be dealing with the XAUUSD, which is known as the gold, against the US dollar. We'll be trading the GBPUSD, Great Britain pound, against the US dollar, and finally we'll be trading the EURUSD as our last pair. So we're basically analyzing on the 4 hour, then checking our entries on the 1 hour. All right, so as our custom is, all right, beginning with risk warning. All right, so you can just pause this video, all right, take a good look at this and show you understand it. All right, trading leverage products like forex and derivatives may not be suitable for all investors as they carry a high degree of risk to your capital. Please ensure that you fully understand the risk involved in taking into account your investment objectives to any level of experience before trading. All right, and if necessary, seek independent advice. All right, futures, options, and all that. So you can just pause this, all right, and take a good look at that, show you understand it before you actually proceed. So an indication that of you proceeding in this video is an indication that you actually agree to those terms and conditions. All right. So here we start with the dollar, with the US dollar, because all the pairs that we're actually trading are against the US dollar. Right. So this is DXY, which is also known as the dollar index. All right, on trading view. All right, so over the past week, all right, so this is what we had. This is data we had on the 4 hour. We're using the 4 hours to analyze here. We check the daily time frame as well to see what really happened there. So currently DXY is on a bullish run. All right, so we had a pretty nice bullish trend throughout the previous week, testing the highs of a channel. Is actually currently in the channel, testing the highs of each channel and then the lows of the channel, right? Just marking higher highs and higher lows, all right, up to a resistance point. All right, so clearly we could identify here, let me take this up here. This is actually a major resistance for the DXY. All right, over time you can see as the price actually was tested up exact region, tried to break it here, couldn't, then later broke it but came back to test that exact region. All right, here again same thing and all that stuff, and very recently tested the exact region. You could see the selling pressure that took place from there all the way down. All right, so currently the DXY is on its way back to that particular same price region and all that stuff. But let's focus on 4 hours for today. All right, so the 4 hour, what do we have? All right, over the previous week we've had a nice uptrend, all right, which has still been continuing, but very recently you could understand that the DXY actually tested this particular price region, which was very close to the high of the channel. All right, came back to the support and bounced back to that same price region and retraced. All right, which the retracement was not really to the support of the channel. All right, but currently we could see that the price is heading back to that particular zone. So it's currently two highs are very close on a particular uptrend. So that signifies that the buying pressure is actually reducing. All right, buying pressure, because we're having very nice bullish trends. All right, and the high, new form high, very much higher than the previous high and all that stuff. So but now they're getting close to it, signifying the weakness of a weak momentum of the buying pressure. All right, so currently we want to be very careful at this particular level. All right, because it could be that price might actually retest from there and then maybe break out of this and then turn out to be a downtrend, or simply just continue. Probably this was just a small retracement in on the DXY, carrying its way to the high of this channel, which is a resistance. All right, so maybe this was just a little retracement along the way, but the fact that it didn't break this same price level, all right, is a bit suspicious. So we want to be very careful when the price reaches this particular price region. All right, if we're expecting nice bullish trend of the DXY this week, all right, or it might actually retrace from this point back to the support. So heading to our charts for what we actually have today, starting from the XAUUSD, which is also known as the gold. All right, so recently we had it test the 200 moving average. We had it test the 200 moving averages, 250 moving average, 80 moving average, and the 6 moving average. All right, so we had it test this 200 simple moving average. All right, I hope this is a simple moving average. Yes, it's a simple moving average. All right, during the previous week couldn't break it. All right, came back to retest the 50 MA All right, and this week we are currently expecting a nice bullish run. As you can see, there's a bit of buying pressure already accumulating from here, and then I'm ready to take that. It was a very nice previous dynamic resistance coupled with the 18 EMA, as you can see it. All right, exponential moving average. All right, so currently we're expecting a pretty nice bullish momentum from here all the way to break down. But let's expatiate on that on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so on the 1 hour time frame, we could see here that XAU has actually been retesting on a trend line, all right, in an upward direction. Okay, so basically what we understand from here is that, all right, it has retested the trend line over time. All right, so we want to be very careful when it gets close to that trend line. All right, so you want to buy on an uptrend and sell on a downtrend. Okay, so currently price retested the same trend line. As you can see, the buying pressure here came to retest again, broke it up a little bit. All right, but as you can see, there's a bullish candle forming. All right, and normally I would want to usually add the 6 EMA to this. All right, 6 exponential moving average. So let me know when because this you can see these 3 candles like is following a particular trend. So actually you could say that this 6 EMA will actually bring this out. All right, let's just quickly add that, and let's add that moving average, trend moving average. All right, so let's make that 6 exponential. Yep. All right, as you can see that, you see this is the 6 EMA, you see it keeps setting. So once this breaks off the 6 EMA, all right, you will be confident that this is actually an uptrend. But currently we are very much confident because on the 4 hour is already testing the 50 moving average, which is a very reliable 50, and the 80, the 200 moving averages are actually very reliable moving averages. All right, dynamic supports and resistance. All right, so but you can see on the chart here that it has been retesting the 18 all over the time. So that's that about that. So currently, as it breaks off the 6 EMA, you actually can be more sure, very much confident that this is actually going to continue a nice uptrend, if not to just break off the trend. Currently we're expecting an uptrend for that. All right, so moving on to the GBPUSD. All right, this is the daily time frame. All right, as you can see, pretty nice bullish momentum, but over the previous week there has been a nice bearish decline here, and we could see that the 2 highs, it's just forming nice higher highs and higher lows, higher highs. But here we could see that these 2 highs are they're almost on the same level. All right, I think these are the same price region, right? Yes, they're on the same price region. All right, so when 2 highs are very close, we consider a BMS upcoming. So this was the previous low. All right, so once price comes and actually breaks off this low, all right, then we would know that, okay, that would signify a BMS. But when 2 highs are getting very close, that already gives us and understand that, okay, we should be expecting a BMS coming. All right, as you can see, the price actually coming back to retest, either retest or break off this particular time price zone. All right, but have to be very careful here. We have the 200 moving average, which is directly which is a very, very reliable support and resistance, dynamic resistance and support. All right, so as you see here, all right, this support region is directly in coincidence with the 200 moving average. All right, so we have a very currently the price is coming back to test that. All right, the price is actually coming back to test that. All right, then we could actually, if it breaks it off, then we're going to have a BMS. Want to know what a BMS is all about? All right, you can check on our website, www.TRADEWITHBOLU'S.com, or check under the description of this video. You have a link there. All right, check our Telegram channels, check out this thing, and actually subscribe to our services. There we have our professional courses, advanced courses that would actually elaborate more on this. All right, so know what the break of market structure is and how to actually trade it. All right, so basically we're going to most likely have this chart retest this region, all right, before continuing this uptrend or breaking it off and signifying a BMS. All right, so checking it on the 4 hour time frame, you could see that this support region, which is currently exactly this point where we see here, is actually very much expected that the price comes back to test this region. I told you there were 2 highs that were very close, okay, and the price actually came back. You see the strong bearish momentum that has been taking place, then forming series of higher higher lows. All right, it's higher low, higher low, higher low. All right, so forming series of higher lows over a period of time, and you see that we still have a pretty nice bearish momentum here. Pretty nice bearish momentum here, coming back to test this price region. So basically, sorry about that. All right, so basically we have a nice touchdown here, all right, and then maybe a breakout that will signify a BMS, or simply a retest to this, because it's actually a very strong support zone. All right, so we're pretty noted of that. All right, taking note of that. All right, and have a nice retracement. So currently the price is actually going to just retrace to this particular price region, then breaking out or continuing this nice trend uptrend. All right, so moving on to the last pair we're analyzing today is the EURUSD. Okay, so checking this previous week, we had a nice bearish momentum on the market. All right, currently is even in a channel. All right, you see there's a nice channel here and the channel here. All right, so we have the highs of the channel here, the lows as support and resistance of this channel here. Currently EURUSD has been in a channel this past week. All right, but over time you could see that there's a very reliable trend line. Okay, it has been testing this particular price region and identified that by a trend line. Okay, so currently it did test the trend line very recently. As you could see that the price actually retested the resistance of the channel and came back, all right, to the trend line. So currently it's on its way back to the trend line, all right, as the low. So recently basically here we're expecting a retest to this point and a continuation of the uptrend. All right, so let's refine that in the lower time frame. Okay, so basically here this is the 1 hour, all right, time frame. As you could see, like I said, it was a nice channel. It's actually been the channel so far, but as you can see, very recently there was formings of the series higher highs, and we have series very recent higher lows. All right, so lower low, lower low, lower low, and all of a sudden higher low, higher low. Okay, so currently price, like I said, price was coming back to test the trend line, all right, at that point, then continue. So currently as you could see here, all right, we actually have a triangle. All right, so basically price has already been testing the support of this particular triangle. Like I said, this is the support of the triangle. All right, so as you could see that the price actually come back to retest this particular region, all right, before continuing upward. So it most likely will break off this triangle, and then we have a pretty nice uptrend because of the trend line that is actually respecting over here. All right, but momentarily this week, all right, is actually basically to test this and then maybe retest back to the highs of the triangle before breaking off the this triangle that we have here. So that's basically what we'll be expecting during this coming week. Thank you very much for following us. All right, ensure you subscribe to this channel, and also do well to check our Telegram financial Trading Bolu financial channel to get more hints about the financial world, management, and all that. Also to professionalize your trading skills and learn more, like I elaborated about the BMS. All right, so you want to know more what's the BMS and then how to trade and all that. You could just check out Trading Bolu online services. All right, or check our websites. All that will be in the description of this video below. So have a nice trading week. Thank you.